Hey peeps, so I have two journals to share with you today that will be listed in my shop by the end of the day today. As you can see, they are both coffee themed, my favorite topic. So yeah, let's get started. As you can see, one is bigger than the other, but they have the same amount of pages, so they will be the same price. Yeah, so I'm going to start with this one first, and then we will move on to this one. So I ended up doing two because I was doing this one, and I remembered that I still had some more of this, I think it was called Love You Latte. It was an older hot buy paper pad, and I remember I had some left, so I said, let me just make two so I can finish off that paper pad. That's like my goal, to finish up the older paper pads so I can kind of get through some of the papers that I have and make projects with them. So let's get started. So on the cover here, I have this really pretty lace. I went back and forth on what color lace to put on the spine. I didn't know if I should go with a lighter color or a dark brown, but I don't know, something about this color I really like. Yeah, so it's a really pretty lace. I really like it. And I have some coffee dye seam binding, and I got these charms from a shop on Etsy called Gorilla Charms, and I'll put the link down in the description below. I bought a bunch of different charms, but I needed some coffee themed, and this one is just a little cup and saucer. Really cute. So let's get started. Both journals have the same images that I got off of Peeps, in case I forget to say it, and yeah, pretty much the same except for, obviously the pattern paper. So inside, as usual, there is a pocket. These are the cut aparts that was in the collection. So I am going to just try not to talk too much. This is a image from Peeps. On the back of all of these, so I don't have to take them all off, I back them so you can journal on the back of them. So I'm going to keep them pinned so you know what's on the back. I pulled out my coffee themed stamps. With your journals, you will receive some stickers that I did not put in here because I figure you might want to put them where you want to put them. So both journals will come with some stickers for you to add with your journal, as well as, journal cards and all that kind of stuff. All right. And so I added this. I had this newspaper that I bought, I don't even know how long ago, from a craft store. And it's in a different language, but I bought it because it had like some vintage like images that I really thought were cool. So I added this in here because, sometimes you drink your coffee and you read the newspaper. So that's where I got that from. So you'll see a couple of these in there. And I'll just take it off of this one so you can see. I folded the newspaper because I didn't want to cut off all the images, so I folded it so in case you wanted to read it, if you read the language or you just wanted to look at the pictures, I tried to save as much of it as possible. And then on the other side is like music in a different language. I'm not sure what language that is, not really good at that kind of thing. And then this is a Starbucks secret menu I got off of Pinterest. I don't know why Starbucks has a secret menu, but I don't drink Starbucks, so. But I just thought, most people are Starbucks drinkers, so I thought I would put it in there. But I also put my favorite, which is Dunkin's, in here. So here is a image from Peeps. I put it in. I put some of the images in Pic Collage, and it gives you a watermark. So if you hate that, you could just cut it off or throw some washi tape over it or whatever, but I didn't want to cut it because I would cut into the image a little bit, so I just left it for you to choose whether or not you wanted to keep it. So this is a tuck spot right here. Actually, can you guys see the images? Let me just bring it up a little bit. So a bunch of little coffee images, a lot of like morning coffee type images. This is a stamp that I got. It's actually, I think, called Hot Chocolate Girl or whatever, but she has a cup and she's cute, so I thought that'll work. I used my Tim Holtz freshly brewed dye to make this little coffee cup here, and I did put a few of these die cuts in the goodie bag for you guys to put together your own little coffee. And then I got these little images from Pinterest. So I drink coffee because apparently I don't want to doesn't count as an acceptable excuse if you're an adult. I love these things. I think they're so funny. Oh goodness. And then I used some Tsunami Rose lined papers here. There's another stamp here. I don't have a problem with caffeine. I have a problem without caffeine. Another Tim Holtz stamp. There's the other newspaper that has the Dunkin's menu on it. Here's another one of those Pinterest. Don't ever let anyone tell you that fairy tales aren't real. I drink a potion made from magic beans every day and it brings me back to life. Isn't that so true? So all of the images in here are the same in the other one, so I won't read those. There's a little like retro coffee image there. I love this image here. It says, "I'm sorry for what I said before I had my coffee." Oh, that is so true. So I did ink the edges on this one with Vintage Photo. I also have these coffee dyed tags that I stamped on, and added this fun soft yarn too. And this is a little corner pocket that I added there. Little Tim Holtz stamp. I love that stamp. I love all of the coffee stamps, to be honest. Here's another one of the Pinterest. Why, yes, I could start my day without coffee, but I like being able to remember things like how to say words and put on pants. I love those. And then I found this Keurig recipe thing on Pinterest, and I thought that would be kind of cool. I haven't tried it, but I thought that was kind of cool. And then I use my Tim Holtz die, which is called, can't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but anyway, yeah, I can't remember. I made it, I doubled the cups and made a tuck spot. So you have a tuck spot here. I can't believe I can't remember it. I'm sure you guys are yelling at me the name of it, but I can't remember. And I used just a generic coffee sleeve and created a little pocket. It has a little muffin on there, or cupcake. And then I used my journal stamps and stamped on the back, so then you can have lines to journal on, and some more of that fun yarn. I think it's this. Okay, no, this was not. I think it was, no, not that one. One of the tuck spots I made a double. I think it was the corner one. I think this one is a double. So it's a tuck behind a tuck. Yeah, it's a tuck behind a tuck, you guys. If I can get it back in me. Yeah, it's a tuck behind a tuck, so just so you know. Here's another image from Bixby. And another image from Bixby. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The website where I get most of my images from. There's the other part of the newspaper. Another image there, and then here's the back pocket, and that is it. So that is coffee journal number 1. I love it so much. And then this one, I love this one too. I've got to make myself one of these. So this one came out bigger because I didn't want to cut this beautiful image. I just could not cut into this beautiful image, and I knew the moment I saw this paper that this was going to be a cover of a journal. So yeah, so I used this pretty it's almost like a gold color, and I was trying to go with the gold here. Didn't have a gold charm, but this is a different cup and saucer from the same Etsy shop. So I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it has like a little design on the other side. And then I have this lace. Obviously I didn't want to cover this image, so I just put a little bit on the front, and you got all of this on the back. So really pretty. Okay, so here is the pocket here. Another little image. Like I said, they both have the same images here, so I won't read them to you again. Am I in frame here? This is a cut apart from the collection. Again, I have the same newspaper. It's exactly the same Starbucks. This is a different stamp, but it's still Tim Holtz. But pretty much this one is exactly the same as far as the stamps that I used, and the images are the same. I didn't ink this one. This one is really clean in here, so. But it does have coffee dye papers. So this one had a lot more cut aparts in it, in the collection. And here's a little tuck spot. Again, you will get some die cuts to make your own little coffee cups. The cups and the tumblers as well. And there's different pieces to this. I should have one to show you, but if you Google freshly brewed dye, you'll see that there's different pieces to this dye. So I included all of them in your goodie bag, so you can make your own little coffee cups. And so with these, you guys know, if you saw this this collection, the flip through of this collection, they had these big things. So all I did was I just cut them out and I just backed them with some cardstock. So it's like an extra page to journal on. So there's 2 of these in this collection. I mean, in this journal. There's a coffee dye journal, tag. Oh my goodness. Again, I haven't had my 2 cups of coffee, you guys. I know. I do this every time I have to make a video, but I try to get these listed early. I love this one. I love all of them. I don't even know why I say that. I love all the coffee stamps that I have. I'm always on the hunt for more. There's the Dunkin's menu, cut apart from the collection. That same image. Same image. This was making me hungry. I was like, oh my goodness. A croissant with chocolate. And here's the double cups for your little tuck spot. I I want to say it's called Tea Time, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's a little stamp right there. It's another pocket. The coffee sleeve, and I did the same on the back of this one. And here is the other newspaper. Here's a tuck spot. My pillow is calling. I thought that was appropriate because she's in bed. Looks like she's reading. Oh, she has tea actually. Looks like she might be journaling because she got a pen. So I thought that was kind of cool image to put there. And then here's the other piece that I cut out with the cardstock on the back, so I won't take that off. And then here is the back pocket. And then there's the back. I am almost at the end of this lace. I have got to go buy some more of it. Hopefully they still have it. But there you go, you guys. Those are my 2 coffee themed junk journals. I hope you like them. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video. They will be listed. I think I said that already, but in case I did, they will be listed by the end of the day today. Usually you guys know once I upload the video, in like a couple of minutes, they are already listed. So that's it, you guys. So thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.